I wish upon a star even though it's very far. Send me an angel, the nicest one you have.
I could not have ever predicted that Stitch would be embraced the way he has.
I was really surprised that the movie stuck with people for so long. I know people that have called their dog Stitch.
I ended up dressing up as Lilo in my first contest on the county fair because I loved it so much.
What about Alana?
The original film penetrated the zeitgeist in a way that I never could have predicted.
Nobody gets left behind.
It's fun, very important. It makes my heart so happy.
When I heard that they were going to be doing a live-action Lilo and Stitch, I thought, I have to be a part of this.
I was obsessed with the original. You're the in the sky. My brain exploded when I saw it in theaters as a kid.
It was a little bit more punk rock than a lot of the other Disney classics.
I can't go out of the house without seeing Stitch on somebody's jackets, shoes, mugs, you name it.
Hey, Mark.
Sounds great. Here we go. I was just coming off my first feature film. They're obviously very different projects, but they shared a lot of the same DNA.
Does it have to be this dog?
Yep. Perfect.
I'm drawn to projects that use humor and entertainment as a side entrance to emotional depth.
I'll be good.
One of the things that we talked about early on is we have to have a movie that is something familiar to the people that saw the original movie. That's one of the things that Chris Bright imparted in the script.
Chris and I clicked right away. He even has a long family connection to Lilo and Stitch. His mother was, and still is, the choir director of the Kamehameha School, which sang on the original soundtrack. And we also brought them back to work on this one.
Getting to write on it made it incredibly special. In a way, I've never really said this to you, but it's kind of like my love letter to my mom, just for everything that she's done for me.
Stop it.
Same way that Lilo and Stitch are so carefree, that's Dean. His experience with visual effects, specifically animation, humor that he brings, while simultaneously also being heartfelt. It's a very fine line to walk.
Dean is so very open to exploring the world and life and love and family.
Oh yeah, Dean is really funny.
When we get on the set, we already know he's got us.
Guys, I got a new dog.
It's exciting to see what other directors and writers' interpretations are of the property.
We were lucky Chris Sanders, who created Stitch and does his voice, came back to reprise Stitch.
Stitch is interesting. His closest Disney neighbor would probably be Donald Duck. Donald has the ability to start trouble. He gets caught in his own mischief.
I think that's why Stitch is an icon. He is such a weird little freak. He's unapologetically himself. He also exists in this context of Disney where it's like, you know, princesses and royalty and this sort of pomp and circumstance. Stitch is just this like messy goblin who doesn't even belong on Earth.
Get your own movie.
You know, you watch Lilo.
This is your badness level.
She sort of believes if I can fix him, maybe I can fix myself and I can fix my family. And I think that's what we all want to believe.
There's a lot of people out there that see themselves in Lilo. Lilo is a very specific character. We were very careful when we crafted her.
I'm late because I had to go to the store and get peanut butter because all we have is stinking tuna.
She's just really interesting. She is very thoughtful, but she's got a really vivid imagination.
Hey, Smitty, I think we're at your house. Do you see a red spaceship?
Maia Kealoha was such an amazing find for our film. We auditioned hundreds of girls to play the role. And what really grabbed me immediately about her is that Maia was the one dragging her parents to these auditions and not the other way around.
And she would just sort of talk back to Dean sometimes in the casting sessions and make jokes.
That's the producer. Her name's Dean.
I'm the director, but yeah, close.
She walked by me yesterday. I said, oh, you're not gonna say hello. You're not gonna give me a high five. It's like that, huh?
You're not gonna say Cobra.
You can read, huh?
Yeah, I can read. I'm reading you like a book.
Mr. Cora Bubbles, high five. You know, so this is very cute.
Maya has not become Lilo. Maya is Lilo.
Oh my gosh, with the boba, chef kiss.
She greeted me and goes, "Hello, dummy." And I thought, I really like this kid. No, she's a talented young lady. It takes a special person, especially at that age, to be able to kind of bring those feelings to the forefront.
Who is May May and Pei Pei?
That's Mama and Papa's room.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh, innocence, innocence. She's always ready to play. That's a key part to the character of Lilo.
How much does a tooth fairy give for a tooth fairy?
20.
She was just so self-possessed and in charge and like knew who she was. And we're talking about someone who had just turned 6 when we cast her and had never acted before.
Came to Oahu to do chem tests, and Maia was just this little spunky, adorable child. There was an instant trust and sisterhood. I think they could see it because we felt it.
In a lot of ways, Nani is the protagonist of the movie in terms of the character that goes through the most change and the biggest emotional arc.
I like you better as a sister than a mom.
Ouch.
Sydney does have a younger sister, and I think she goes very easily into that role.
Sydney is like very sweet and kind. When I work with her, she makes me very happy.
Got you. Wait, you can't see. That's your fault.
Zach and Billy bring an incredibly funny and different dynamic to the movie.
The humans are fierce.
That was a big topic. How much of the sci-fi space world are we going to try and recreate in live action?
Our mission cannot fail.
Mission failed.
Oh, no.
Jumbo and Pleakley, they are caricatures. You know, you can do a lot of things in an animated feature that you can't do in a real-world feature. Either they become scary.
You look like a monster.
Or they immediately become odd in a way that makes you think about them too much.
Having the aliens put on human disguises felt like something that was believable.
Laurel and Hardy is the best way I could describe it.
We wanted to play with alien form going into a human form and not being familiar with how to work the legs. Aloha.
Aloha.
How are you?
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.